Last week on Sailing Adrift, we ventured out to see Mazatlan's Stone Island. Once there, we really enjoyed our afternoon by basically bar hopping down the beach.
How's that, Kelly?
The next day, we put our reality pants back on and proceeded to spend the rest of our time running errands and doing odd jobs.
You don't want to walk like that?
It's a long walk, dude.
Garrafone man.
Garrafone hombre.
Hombre.
Oh, the adventure.
But we're getting there. We got a ride.
This morning we're going to do something a little bit fun. Kelly's been working hard all week and she wanted to have a beach day. And I said, what do you think about a pool? And then we started looking into like resorts that would let you kind of swing by. And Mexico's kind of like the land of reasonably priced all-inclusives. I knew that they had a bunch of them in Puerto Vallarta. Cabo has them. Mazatlan definitely has them. So we got on the website of one of them. And for a mere $68, the two of us can go hang out at their resort all day and, you know, have some breakfast, have some lunch, have some cocktails at the poolside. So that's what we're going to go do. Hotel Playa Mazatlan. That's where we're going to go. And it's supposed to be pretty great. It's got good reviews. I'm excited. Mostly for the breakfast buffet. You know, buffets. Buffet. I'm actually super excited because I haven't eaten anything since last night after dinner. I had a little snack before I went to bed. We'll ding it right over and then jump in an Uber. We'll be there before we know it. I can taste the tocino already.
Today is going to be great.
I hope you're right.
We have arrived! We walked into the hotel, and despite calling ahead to check on the availability of non-guest vouchers for the day, they said they were sold out.
We just told them we're major social media influencers with the Instagram and the Twitter and all that stuff, and then we go to hotels and review them. This would reflect very negatively on their hotel if they didn't let us in. All of this, by the way, is not true at all.
We pulled a Karen and did our best to express our frustration. Then they made us wait on a couch for about 5 minutes, and came back and said they would let us in. Once we got our fancy bracelets, we were free to roam about the resort. First stop, the breakfast buffet. Our goal was to get there by 9 a.m. because that's when the buffet opened.
Well, we've made it to a table, Kelly. What time is it? How much time do we have left?
9:45.
Oh, we have 7 hours and 15 minutes.
We each got at least one plate of food and some coffee. They had a pretty large variety of things, but we did notice there were not a whole lot of meat options. After meal number 1 of the day, we began our exploration.
Shall we go on walkabout, Kelly, and check everything out? Okay, cool. That'll take some walking.
This resort had 15 restaurants and bars, along with 6 different pools to choose from.
This is cool. Yeah, watch out here. Watch this. Oh! It comes out in like 5 different streams. There's no way you can dodge the dragon's breath. It's not so easy to find your way around here, is it, Kelly? I mean, we walked all the way over here and we're like, oh, what's going on back in this area, right? It's all fenced off and we couldn't get in through there. That's private. So we walked all the way around the resort and then we came back here and then went around this corner. After you, miss.
This place is actually quite large. Here's a map so you can see what I'm talking about.
This has natural water and koi fish. There's the waterfalls. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. I saw it on the map. And now I've seen it in real life. Cenote, that's like natural. It's like a cool little cave area though. Cool. Wow, I look rough this morning. Put the glasses back on, it helps. Helps my rock star look. We're in the caves.
I feel like we're not supposed to be here.
No, but we are. The gate's open. It's open from 10 to 5. It said right on the sign.
Why are there handprints on the walls?
Death. You definitely don't want to be here after 5. there's a lookout on an upper deck. You can take an upper decker and get up there.
It's like a choose your own adventure path.
Yeah. I want to go down. I'll be right back.
This little jacuzzi was such a cool hidden gem, but by the time we got our suits on and drinks in hand, it was totally packed.
They did a really cool job. This looks very cool. I like the koi fish. I'm like, you can't even tell there's a path here. Then you hear voices.
I think we saw everything there was to see about this cave, even the stuff we weren't supposed to be looking at. As someone from the US, it's shocking to see some of these features were so accessible, and with no caution signs around to keep people from doing stupid shit.
Hey, cool. Oh wow, that is cool.
Dude,
What?
this would not fly in the States.
Why? Oh, just
Jumping
this.
off here.
Yeah, you just jump right in.
Kids would just go ham.
There's like a little hobbit door down there, but it's sealed up.
See the chair thing?
Yeah, I did. No, it just wants to grab your butt. Ah, the king pigeon. Sit upon my throne and I will shit upon your head, and you will be the chosen one. Bow down before me, knave.
Of course, this place also had a swim-up bar, and it was still early enough in the day that it wasn't too crowded, but I can see this bar typically being pretty eventful. We were both pretty stoked to be playing in water, especially water without salt, and knowing we had fresh water readily available for hosing off afterwards. It was a pretty glorious day.
Today is Sunday.
Yep, you are right about that.
We're here, back at the buffet, because guess what is only closed on Sunday? The sushi bar. What the hell? Boo! So we're back at the buffet. Oh well, what can you do? Let's see what they have.
By now, you're probably getting sick of watching us eat, so here are some food porn images of what we ate. And now I'm going to show you some really expensive koi fish to make it seem like a decent amount of time before our next meal. Oh look, here we go again!
Alright, we have 9 minutes left. Enjoying a burger before we go. I think we've definitely got our money's worth. Kelly even got a shower in.
Yes.
Like
Really
with
excellent
shampoo and conditioner in the stall.
Private stall, shampoo, conditioner, good water pressure, hot water, unlimited.
See, you're talking to people that just go to their, like bathroom to do that. And we don't have that luxury. It is like fantastic.
It was fantastic.
I could not find that for the guys, only the ladies. So I just used the side of the pool shower and just used water. So I'm a little bit of a ragamuffin still, but I got a burger, so that's good. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I think we did it. I'm happy to go. Back to the boat. Once I finish this rum punch.
We checked out and headed home for the day. We'll give La Playa a 3-star rating for value, only because the food kinda sucked. A few nights later,
Well, it's about our last evening here in Mazatlan. We've got fresh water. We have water for the flush system. We need to get petrol on our way out. Anyway, that's just what I think about constantly. Kelly and I are gonna go grab a pizza, which is extremely reasonably priced here. I'm excited to see how large these pizzas are because they're like 10 bucks a piece. Well, I don't know, we'll find out. It blew your top. We're going to La Mona Pizza. It's a bit of a walk. We will be close to El Centro, which is the kind of the old Spanish colonial part of Mazatlan. That's supposed to be really cool at night. So that's what I'm looking forward to checking out. It is cool. It's weird we're the only people here, but sure.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because it's Wednesday or Tuesday. What day is it?
Tuesday.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
This is really good. The sauce is really good.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that it's too hot right now, so it kind of just like that.
Yeah, but you didn't answer my question. You tasted this Chipotle-looking sauce. Is that what it is? You think?
It's like a Chipotle ranch, and it's great for your crust.
Mm.
We finished up and cashed out.
Well, it's now officially dark out.
Buenas noches.
See? What would you give La Mona?
I would give it, as a whole restaurant, a 3 out of 5.
I too would give it a 3 out of 5 because their pizza is good. You know, like if I was really giving it a rating, it'd probably be a 2 out of 5 just because, man, they just like they're not prepared to be a restaurant at that time or whatever. Anyway,
That was weird.
it was 3 out of 5 though because the pizza was good. Since it's our last night in Mazatlan before we take off, I think we'll go have a nightcap. Coca-Cola is delicious, but I could use a beer. Or maybe a rum punch, which is my new latest favorite. Now that I discovered here in Mexico, they make it with a splash of cranberry juice, which makes a huge difference. It's the things you learn along the way. We're gonna go try to find something maybe in the cooler areas, and if we see anything neato, we'll show you. Sound good, Cal?
We've arrived.
Mm-hmm.
Just walk until something looks good.
Sure.
It's a cool spot to be.
Yeah, it is. We found the church.
This is the Mazatlan Cathedral. It is the main religious building in the city of Mazatlan, in the Baroque Revival style of Sinaloa, Mexico. It is located in the historical center. Work on the temple began in 1856 and it was completed in 1899.
Look at this spot we found. It's magical. Look at above you, Kelly. It's so cool. Kelly's polishing off the glasses. Vino Tinto. That's how you sell red wine in Spanish. La Cuba de Vino Tinto. I've got a daiquiri, which is blended. I was expecting a neat one because it said traditional, but this is pretty good too. That was a lovely evening, Kelly.
Yes, it was. Thank you.
Back to the boat before the cartel comes out and gets us.
Don't say that.
Before.
There's no such thing as the cartel.
Like the Easter Bunny? Sorry, kids.
Well, our time in Mazatlan has come to an end. Tomorrow we ship out for our next destination, which means prepping the boat for departure. Inside looks great. Everything is stowed away. Let's see how the outside's coming along. Done with my inside job. Chris typically takes care of the outside checklist items, and I work on the items inside prior to departure.
Well, our time in Mazatlan did not disappoint. It's actually going to be a little sad to leave. I don't know how long we were here, but it feels like a decent amount of time. We're just getting the boat ready to head out. We're going to go get fuel before we really take off for Topolobampo. I have a hard time pronouncing that. And also pretty excited about that place. So Chris is working on the outside jobs. I have cleaned the inside, got everything stowed away, and we are almost ready to get out of here.
finally, it was time to pick up the hook and head out. And just as soon as we headed out of the harbor, we could tell we were going to be in for one hell of a ride. First, we had to round this cape and head towards the fuel dock to fill up on fuel, obviously, but also top off our water tanks. Beautiful day leaving Mazatlan. Not really, I mean it's overcast, but the temperature's right, it's a good breeze. This right here, right there, is where we had our fun day, our fun resort day. This is the El Cid Marina, fancy place. We're gonna get some fuel. We pulled into the marina and tied to the fuel dock, no problem. It helped that there were hands there to catch our lines. While Chris dealt with the fuel situation, I focused on topping off our water tanks. And of course, we tested the water before doing so. And just like that, we're officially off and running. Until...
Well, it's official, Kelly. We're sailors.
Yeah.
Because there's the people that have run aground, and then there's people that are liars. And up until just now, we were in the liars category. But when we were coming out of the entrance there, we definitely hit a sandbank. That went, "Err."
Super weird. I was out organizing our deck ornaments and all of a sudden we stopped. And I look back at Chris and he's just like, what? And then all of a sudden I look back up again and we're about to back into the jetty. Like, dude, what are you doing?
That was me getting off the sand, babe.
Makes sense now. I was like, what is this fun maneuver game we're playing?
Yeah, this little entrance, I mean, it's pretty decently calm today. I would say it's a little swelly, but not bad. But holy crap, did that just abruptly stop us.
And now we're off.
We are. Heading out from Mazatlan, we just got fuel. Headed to Topolobampo. Mazatlan was fun. Kelly definitely preferred it over Cabo San Lucas. I don't know. I felt like Mazatlan was well worth stopping at. There was a lot to do, obviously. Tons of restaurants. The Mazatlán was definitely cool. The touristy areas were cool. A little bit more run down and I don't know, just worn out. That might just be a function of age or anything like that. Didn't see a whole lot of tourists that were, you know, like speaking English. Most of the tourists, and there were a lot of tourists here, don't get me wrong, were Hispanic and spoke Spanish. So you do feel a little isolated, but I have a feeling that's going to help me learn my Spanish a lot faster, which I'm actually really looking forward to.
With Mazatlan behind us, we cruised on towards Topolobampo. In case you were wondering, this was not a particularly pleasant excursion. As we crossed the sea, the waves were coming right into our side, and it felt a lot like being in a washing machine the entire way. As day turned into night, the sea state calmed down just enough for Chris to prepare dinner, but still, this was no easy task.
Yeah, it always sounds good until I start cooking, and then it makes me sick. So I can eat it later.
Struggle.
Yep. It's been really freaking rolly, man. I think it's just the angle that we are in the waves, but not much other than just getting tossed side to side.
Was not expecting this either. I thought once we reached the Sea of Cortez, it would be all smooth.
Are we there yet? Are we in the Sea of Cortez yet?
Yeah.
Because like, if you look on a map, we're definitely just at the mouth of it, if anything. So, you know, you get that bit of wraparound, but I still think we're kind of like exposed to the Pacific Ocean where we are.
We had a long night at sea, but for the most part, pretty uneventful. I got to witness another beautiful sunrise while on watch, and Chris woke up just in time to see the dolphin party, right after he tossed out his lines.
You better not catch a dolphin.
I don't think that happens. That would really suck. 3.2 knots of wind, so we're hoping it might fill in a little bit. We'll get to sail here this morning. But we'll see. Kelly's gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
She gave me an extra 2 hours of sleep. What a sweetheart.
I find the best spot to sleep while underway is in our salon, held securely by our custom lee cloth complete with built-in pocket. Well, that was a nice quick nap until I heard our janky fish can alarm.
Fish on! Chris has got to put his pants on so he can reel this baby in. So we're gonna let it fight for a little bit. The busted can means that the line is snapped, which means that a fish is biting that. But I don't see it yet. Oh, the line is getting taut! It's fighting! Hurry up and get your pants on! Well, look who decided to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fighting.
Well, pull her in, eh?
Yeah, let's pull her in.
Pull in our fish.
Yeah, it probably shouldn't be this easy. Oh, I see it.
You see the fish?
Yep.
Find it.
It's a white fish. I don't know.
What we actually caught was a big-eye tuna, and since tuna have to be bled immediately, he is now dripping off our solar arch in the background here. Chris then butchered this guy on deck, as I read off step-by-step instructions to him. Hopefully, this is the experience we need to know what to do next time. Nothing like live hands-on learning sloshing around and covered in fish blood.
Doesn't get any more fresh than this, Kelly.
Nope.
This is about 1/4 of our yield. Plus we have some to make spicy tuna rolls.
Excellent. Get in there.
Yeah.
You go first.
That's delicious. You gonna have some?
Yeah.
I invite you to try this tuna fish.
I don't think I've ever eaten anything like this.
You never had sashimi? You've had
No,
sashimi.
like you killed it and then hours later we're eating it. Or
Oh,
like,
not even hours.
Maybe half an hour.
Yeah.
It's good. It's fishy. I like fishy fish.
Yeah, that's good stuff. Let's hope it doesn't make us sick. We should be in Topolobampo sometime around 6 o'clock tonight. And tomorrow our plan is to dedicate the day to Drifter. Clean them up real good, polish them up, clean the insides because it's been a while.
A little stowaway appeared. Initially, we thought this was a pigeon, but later discovered it to be a dove. She hung out with us for hours until we got close enough to shore.
Bye, lovely lady.
Bye! She's like, I forgot to say goodbye. Goodbye, Dove! Happy trails to you until we meet again! What's crazy about this stop is that even once you enter the channel, you got another 2 hours till you get to our destination. So that is definitely not the end of the ride. We're content to make our arrival before dark and pull into the marina, take a shower, maybe a dip in the pool. Gotta use the resources you have when you have them, right? Anyway, we are heading into Topolobampo.
Look how colorful that hill is over there.
We will be here for 2 full weeks. I'm excited to be here. And we caught what I think is a big-eyed tuna. It could be yellowtail. Either way, it's small for their size. It's barely like adult size. This guy was like 1, and we killed him and ate part of him already. I feel bad about that. But we can't let him go to waste. Circle of life. Right, Kelly? All dogs go to heaven.
We just got a little nervous coming in here because our maps are doing a thing. We ran out of markers and our maps is doing that. Our depth is getting a little low. We're at 14.
And at 6 feet, we'll be running aground again. With our maps being all pixelated and frozen, we kept our eyes peeled for the entrance to the marina.
Status update, we just needed to go a little further.
There were markers, we're just dumb. Let's get a little close there.
It was getting a little closer at 9.
9, 8.
Yeah.
We We started our approach to the marina, passing all the colorful and well-organized fishing vessels.
You crashed that landing.
I don't know about that, but we got here with no scrapes.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here.
Are you?
Yes.
You look like you're ready for a shower.
Thank you.
We made sure Drifter was secure, connected our shore power, and then headed up to take those much-needed showers.
Step one when you get to a new marina.
Step 1 is take a shower.
That's right, is take a shower. And apparently there is quite a party going on this weekend here in Topolobampo along the Mazatlán, so we're definitely gonna check that out, or I am.
really
Kelly might crash. I'll just go out by myself. I can party, I can do it. Then tomorrow we're gonna give the whole day over to Drifter because he deserves it. Just get him a good scrubbing.
Yeah, inside and out. A deep clean.
Yes, all right, where do we go?
Well, that's it for this week. Tune in next week to see where we go from here.
We're sitting on a precarious perch. Oh, that gives me the feeling in my crotch. This place is cool. Look at this. Keg toilets. What's with the sauce dipping, man? What is that?
Well, my toppings fell off
Where'd they go?
in my mouth. Kind of sucked them off.
Oh.
Ew. Hairy. Smile. For the patrons. I didn't look creepy. Ish.
Happy trials to you!
Did somebody punch you in the nuts?